Hello guys, my name is Sharon Apio. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for the love, for the support. If you're here for the first time, please hit that subscription button and let's get to today's recipe. So today's recipe is a very interesting snack. Originates mainly from my childhood. And today we are making candied sesame seeds. Wow. So let's do this together. So my first step that I do with my sesame seeds is to give them that wash. Look at that, so dirty. There's so much sand in it. So this needs to be given a thorough wash. It requires a lot of wash, so much pressure, and this sieves comes in handy. I tell you, these sieves help a lot because see, look at that. These seeds help to remove the sand from the sesame seeds. And the thing I love about sesame seeds, however much wash you give it, they do not become soggy, they are not rendered down. Once you give this a wash and you bask it in the sun for some days, you're good to go. So this, I'm just doing it at the comfort of my kitchen. I have a huge batch that was sent to me by my mom during my birthday. She thought that you really need sesame seeds at this time, and that was so considerate of her. So we just give these a wash. So I normally wash them in batches, in small quantities, so that I ensure that all the sands are out, and then I put them in the sun. I display them there in the sun so that they can be dry. And then I'll use them in my pastries, in my bread, maybe when I'm making some bread, when I'm having just a recipe. It can be also like sort of a garnish, like the chicken we made earlier, that we sprinkled some sesame seeds on top, which is a nice thing. There's so many things that you can do with sesame seeds. And as we give these, we continue washing these. Let's talk about the health benefits of sesame seeds. Why are we consuming sesame seeds? There's so many ways why people eat. Some would eat to just be full. Some would eat considering their health. And I think when it comes to health, food plays majorly, let's just say 100% when it comes to our health. So food is very important because it's something that gets into your body. So why would you consume sesame seeds? Would you just consume it because it's kind of its flavor? And for me, these are the reasons why I would consume sesame seeds. You out there, let me know why you like your sesame seeds. And which recipe, how would you do your sesame seed? Would you just roast them and put them inside add some in your smoothies? Would you just sprinkle it over your pastries? Do you make a paste from it? Are you just interested in the fat that is in the sesame seeds? So let me know in the comment section. So let's talk about the importance of consuming sesame seeds. The first thing is the heart. Today let's talk about the heart. When I say sesame seeds and the heart, there are two things that goes together, because the heart is responsible for pumping blood in our body. The heart has a very huge role in our body. So this, after 3 days, you see my sesame seeds are dry. Look at that. So these ones, you're just going to roast them over a pan until they are brown and you get that scent from the roasted sesame. And as we do this, remember it's candied, so we are going also to caramelize our sugar aside. So let's do this. We were talking about the importance. Now that's my sugar. I'm just going to give it a cup over my pan and just over medium low heat. I let it caramelize. Okay. So the first thing, we were talking about the heart health. Why would we say that sesame seeds are important for heart health? Let's expound this. Sesame seeds are rich in antioxidants and monounsaturated fats and polyunsaturated fats. When you talk about unsaturated fats, those are fats that are got from the plants, and the saturated ones are the ones from the animals. And the healthy fat is the unsaturated fats, which is monounsaturated fats and polyunsaturated fats that are present in our sesame seeds. They also shield the heart from inflammation. They help your heart from inflammation. They shield your heart, like you'd say they tame inflammation of the heart. Why? Because they are so loaded with selenium. We know the importance of selenium, which is essential for thyroid hormone production. And they also pack zinc and iron and copper. And we know the importance of zinc, iron, and copper in your body. They are blood pressure tamers. Because the heart and the blood are things that goes in place. They are blood pressure tamers. They contain the magnesium. Magnesium is responsible for taming your blood pressure. So if you are someone with the blood pressure issues, I think sesame seeds are the way to go. So we are still caramelizing our sugar. The mistake I did was just, the thing about caramelizing sugar, it normally tempts you to just stir. And that's where you go wrong. But you have to stir attempts because you find one part was burning. So you don't want that bitter taste from the burnt sugar. So we just give that time to caramelize. Okay, and we were talking about blood pressure tamers. Yeah, they are responsible for lowering blood pressure alongside antioxidants and vitamin C, all which prevent fat accumulation in the arteries. Look at that. You see it's coming through now. Another thing about sesame seed is their hormone regulators. Oh my goodness. We talked about selenium. We've talked about the thyroid hormone production. So selenium is very important in your body for thyroid hormone production. They help in production of hormone regulators. So let's say, like for the ladies, I feel sesame seed is a good way to go, especially if you are dealing with hormone imbalances in your body. Another thing, consuming sesame seeds on an empty stomach can work wonders to your health. So much wonders to your health. So which healthy way would you go when it comes to sesame seeds? For me, I'll throw them in my smoothies after roasting because I like the scent of roasted sesame. So I'd throw them in my smoothies, in my salads, just as a garnish in my grilled dishes. Uh, look at this. Now, look at this. We just give it a shape, but please note that at this point it's very hot and you don't want to play with hot sugar. You don't want to play with hot sugar. It's very, very hot. So it can burn you. And at this time, I think I was feeling the heat so much. So I had to just have that part of parchment paper. You can give it just a few moments to cool down. Your sesame, it doesn't have to be round. You can give it any shape. You can flatten it and cut it into squares, triangulars, in whatever shape you have. If you like nuts, you can throw some nuts in there. Before maybe forming the shape, you can throw some roasted nuts, the peanuts, the cashew, whatever nuts you have. Now it's ready and it's time for the test. Oh my, crunchy. And I love how the flavors of roasted sesame are bursting in my mouth. Wow, thank you. Until next time.